Hi everyone, Manuela Marchegianni from Isomers Skincare. Welcome to our channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a channel where we talk about the cosmetic chemistry or the manufacturing of skincare and all things science related to skincare. Today, we're going to talk about Keratosis Pilaris. What is it? Keratosis pilaris is, you could say, permanent goosebumps. It looks like permanent goosebumps or looks like chicken skin. Right? So you look like you've got this really scaly, bumpy skin going on and it builds up. What it is basically keratinization. Ooh, what is that? It's keratin. It's basically skin impacting, becoming sticky. It's a protein of the skin becoming sticky and not sloughing off. So literally it's piling up on top of each other in certain areas. This tends to happen to younger people, children and teenagers. This is part of the fact that your skin is, your cells are turning over very, very, very quickly, but they're not actually cleaving or shedding off. So they're kind of building up. It's almost like being on a conveyor belt and it's moving so fast that the stuff is piling up at one end, right? So this is why it happens. Now it can happen spontaneously when you're older as well. It could be a lot of factors that affect it. Sun affects it, sun tanning, going away on holiday can affect it too. Just some kind of change in the system, the timetable, the schedule of how the cell turnover works, and it backs up for some reason. So now we know what it is. So it's not really a bad thing. It could be a little bit of annoying. And it also looks very dry usually. So there is a strong correlation to those with dry skin are more predisposed to it than those with oily skin. So that's just a thing that happens. So how do you treat it? The best way to treat it is to treat it gently, but to have some kind of routine that you're going to be able to get in there and really, if it is this system where your cells are turning over quickly and at the end of this conveyor belt it's all piling up, you want to have a daily routine that's going to keep the flow going. So you're going to need to kind of like schedule yourself to have a routine that's going to be able to allow you to manage it and manage it well. One of the things I find very good is, of course, regular cleansing. So you're going to shower once a day or maybe even twice a day if you have to. Cleanse that area a couple of times a day. Use a loofah gently, if you can, with a gentle cleanser. And a cleanser that usually contains urea, lactic acid, glycolic acid. That's always really good. I like the ones with lactic acid and urea, and the reason for this is lactic acid is an alpha hydroxy acid. That is really skin identical. It's going to help with the exfoliation and cell turnover to kind of de-glue it. But it also helps with hydration, and so does urea. Urea has a lot of softening properties, and that's going to help with flexibility and hydration as well. So these cells can turn over nicely, but they unstick them because you don't want to rip them off. You want to just unstick them very, very easily. Use a lightweight moisturizer. That's really good as well. So a routine that's going to have a bit of exfoliation, light, gentle exfoliation with a strong hydration is going to really be the best bet in taking care of the keratosis pilaris. So in summary, keratosis pilaris is really a stacking up or accumulation of dry skin cells on your skin. And when you touch it and feel it or look at it, it looks like chicken skin, poultry skin. You look like you have goosebumps, and it does look like it could be like a little bit more raised, not as smooth. So you'd want to get in there and really have a good routine to keep it clean, exfoliated. I like a little bit of a loofah. I like a little bit of a gommage or body polish with some fat after, because you want to have that good balance of hydration as well as that cell turnover and removing those sticky skin cells that are not able to shed themselves. It's not a bad thing. Most people grow out of it, which is a good thing to know, but it can happen at any time. It's really not cause and effect kind of thing. It just happens, and there are a lot of things you can do, but just always be gentle and just think about keeping your skin moisturized and hydrated and very clean. Hope you enjoyed our conversation about keratosis pilaris. Thank you so much for spending time with us. I look forward to talking to you again soon.